So the Mohawk Valley REDC strategy is not vertical and isolated, it's horizontal, it's synergistic. And a perfect example of this is something I'll talk about here, and you'll see in just a moment, the Feldmeyer expansion. Now this is an $8 million project, 50,000 square feet of additional space at Feldmeyer, creating 125 new jobs to manufacture the high-tech tanks and vessels for breweries, distilleries, dairies, food manufacturers, and healthcare. Now this leverages Mohawk Valley agribusiness for Mohawk Valley manufacturing. Right? This is leveraging the Mohawk Valley REDC investments across different business sectors. The impacts are felt throughout the Mohawk Valley, Central New York, Western New York, the Finger Lakes, for example, whether it's Fayette in Fulton County, Chobani in Madison County, dairies in Batavia, Syracuse, Cayuga. Please welcome Kyle Brown to discuss how Feldmeyer's project will drive economic growth in the Mohawk Valley.
Good morning. Thanks for including me today. My name is Kyle Brown. I'm the general manager of Feldmeyer Equipment in Little Falls, New York. Feldmeyer Equipment's a national company. We have 5 manufacturing facilities. We have facilities in New York, in Syracuse, and Little Falls. We also have plants in Alabama, Nevada, and Iowa. Our facilities in New York produce about 75% of our total volume. Our headquarters is in Syracuse, and our largest manufacturing facility is the plant I work at in Little Falls, New York. As was said, we produce stainless steel equipment, vessels like the one shown here, the large ones there, or the on-site built vessels shown in this picture. These are stainless steel vessels used within the dairy, pharmaceutical, beverage, food, and cosmetic industries. So we produce equipment like these vessels that range from 2 gallons to 70,000 gallons that we ship over the road to customers like the largest food customers in the world, like Nestle and Kraft Foods. We produce for L'Oreal and Revlon in the cosmetic industry. We also produce tanks for the dairy industry. And near and dear to all of us in recent years has been upstate New York dairies and the explosion in Greek yogurt, which has meant a ton to us. In addition to the grants and support and our growth that are allowing us to put up this new 50,000 square foot facility, we also see growth due to the growth in the dairy industry and the support that upstate dairies have received. All of the work at Chobani or AgriPharma, the dairy that produces the Chobani product, Fayette, and numerous other dairies in New York State that maybe you're yet to hear about, but the Muller Quaker Dairy in Batavia, that's a joint project between Pepsi and Muller from Europe to produce yet another Greek yogurt offering, have been instrumental in providing us with opportunities to continue to grow. We're more excited than ever with this expansion. We've dreamt. I've been in Little Falls for about 20 years. I grew up about 7 miles from the plant. And since joining the team in Little Falls, we've grown rapidly, but never as much as this expansion is going to give us. So it's been exciting. It's been something we've talked about for over a decade. The new facility will allow us to build 30 20,000 gallon tanks at one single time, which better prepares us for these opportunities when they come up. It's very exciting, the yogurt industry as a whole. What it's meant to us to become a supplier to Chobani and Fayette, those opportunities have propelled us to the front of our industry, and we've become a major supplier to Yoplait and Dannon and other producers of yogurt products. So it all has come full circle for us. The investments made in the upstate dairies have given us the opportunity to grow, both with them and with their competitors. The grants that we received have put us in a position to put up a new facility that will immediately employ 50 more employees, which we've already started hiring. The facility won't be online until around February of 2014. And long term should add about 125 jobs to our local facility in Little Falls. At the same time, we've continued to hire engineers. I've added 8 engineers, all from SUNY Tech in the last 6 or 8 years. We add good jobs to local employees, and we appreciate what's been given to us, and we're excited to be part of the upstate economy and supporting these plants like AgriPharma and Faye. Faye is a great example. They have an expansion going on now. We built their first 30 tanks. We've got about 30 tanks going through for them right now. And it really is a partnership, like much of what's been discussed today locally, in that Faye called us yesterday. They needed people on site to do some work. The fact that they have the largest supplier of this style equipment in North America right in their neighborhood means that we could be there within hours when required. So this is an example where they're our customer, we're a supplier to them, but we're also a partner to them, and it benefits all parties involved. Thank you for having me here today.
Thanks, Kyle. It's a great example of how all these different things are coming together. The dairy, agribusiness side of it, the manufacturing side, now with the yogurt manufacturers. So really, we thought that was a great encapsulation of what's happening in this area. Kyle told me before that when his kids go to school, they tell everybody his dad makes tanks, and everybody's looking for the big tanks with the rifles out the front. So maybe that's the next expansion.